These guys are jerks. Okay, let me give you guys an idea of what I was dealing with on the West Coast. Now, I'm a hunter, okay, guys? And one thing people know on the West Coast, you do not screw with a West Coast country boy during elk season. That is a sacred, holy week. We call it Elk Jihad, sacred week. I take it off work as a holy week. You don't screw with the guy during the Holy Week, right? People know this. So I'm going up to my mountain with my buddy. We got a place called the Honey Hole where we get an elk every year, right? I'm going up there, and there's a guy and his friend, and they're wearing these kind of like designer camouflage suits. That's what it'd be if Gucci made camouflage. And they got lights and they got maps. And I blow past him and said, "Hey fellas, how you doing?" Go up my way, and he looks at me and he says, "Where are you going?" I said, "Hunting." He goes, "No, we're hunting all this." I said, "Dude, there's 700 acres up there. There's room for all of us, I'm pretty sure." And he says, "Well, I've been hunting here for 15 years, and I'm going to be hunting up there. You can't." And I said, "Okay, all right, let's settle this right here, all right? I've been hunting here for 15 years. And if you had been here that long, I would have seen you before. And you're using a map and a flashlight in the dark, which you would not need if you knew the area. On top of that, I can smell your neoprene camouflage that still has the creases in it from being freshly folded that some agent over at Cabela's just sold you. You are a poser. You are what's called a yuppie, sir. And you are a liar and not a sportsman." And this guy was talking to me like somebody who's never been punched in the face. So I get up to the top of the mountain, I see my beautiful elk, boom, I shoot him, one shot, he goes down, and then I hear a second shot, and it's this yuppie, and he's standing next to my elk, and I said, "Oh, you finally found one you could hit." And this jackass is trying to claim it as his, and I said, "Look, dude, look, you're using a 30 cal. Obviously, it's the only thing you know about. I'm using something very rare called the 45-70. It's a 350 grain slug. There's going to be no comparison. I dig it out, and it's going to be my elk. I just got to get the cops up here, and it'll end all this." So that's what I dealt with on the West Coast.